Good morning, everyone. How are we doing today? It is Chinese New Year today, January the 22nd. So we have a fresh start. It also goes in alignment with Aquarius new moon. So it's double bubble, new start, new beginning. If you've fallen off the wagon at the beginning of our traditional year, New Year, 1st of January, this is fine. We're going to have another reboot. So we welcome the year of the rabbit. Now, I've written things down, so I'm going to read to you as well as whatever comes, and then we'll have a look at somewhere my cards are here. We'll have a look at the tarot spread at the end. So this is a very positive time. Okay, rabbits are known for their elegance, rabbits are known for their grace, diplomacy, and for being more peaceful, more harmonious. Okay, I'm a rabbit, so I'm loving that vibe. I'm 1975. You'll have to have a look if you're not that year, but there are obviously many years that are rabbits as well. Now, it's the water rabbit. Okay, it's an abundant time in finances, it's prosperity time, it's a time to slow us down. All right, the year of the tiger was quite challenging for a lot of people last year, so this year it's a bit smoother. The rabbit is a peaceful sign and harmonious, so it allows us to slow us down a little bit and to think more. Very Aquarian vibe as well, to think a bit more. We've got a lot of Aquarius energy this year. Rabbits, as we know, are for fertility. Now, some of you might be getting pregnant, but it could also be a fertile energy around you. So again, that new ideas, that new beginning, that something is ready, the soil is ready, the timing is ready for things. This requires us to really act on our desires now, but slowly. We don't want to jump. I think we've found in the last couple of years that when someone says jump, we've said how high. So this year we're like, actually, I don't want to jump. But it does require action. So if we want things done, we've got to do something about it. If we want to see a change collectively, we've got to do something about it. Otherwise, things just aren't going to change. This is being a 7 year. This is the year of transformation. Like I said, it's calm, it should restore some peace in people's lives there. It is about deep thinking and intellect and being smart. And in a minute, I'll read to you a little Chinese story about being smart, how the rabbit was smart, and this is what we've got to be thinking about. It's also about being patient because it's a slower energy. It's about being patient and waiting for things to come out. Okay, so this is a perfect time to create a harmonious and balanced environment in your work or in your home. So if any of those two areas particularly, or love life, whatever, financial life, if any area is feeling out of sorts, feeling not quite balanced or in harmony, this is the time to act on it. Okay, now because we've had a new moon, we do want to wait a couple of days. We don't do things on a new moon, we wait a couple of days. So we want to activate the energy, perhaps Tuesday, maybe Monday or Tuesday there. The Chinese New Year, and again, I've wrote down some fun things connected to feng shui with Chinese, and one of them is not to clean today. So that's cool for some of us. Let's have a little look what I put there. So this is known as the Lunar Year, kicking off 15 days of Chinese celebrations and entertainment. Like I said, the Tiger Year had some impulsive energy around it. The Rabbit Year is a lot slower and more relaxed, and it has a bit of more, like I said, more of a softer vibe, and a lot to do with self-reflection as well. What are we doing? Why are we here? Why are we here? So we're kind of re-evaluating a lot of things as well. Why have we been jumping to everyone else's drum? Jumping, beating, whatever it is, you know what I mean. Why have we been doing that when we didn't even like that? So there's going to be some huge transformations this year about our own stuff and what we want to do. This year, the energy is focused on abundance, prosperity, positivity, auspiciousness. I'm glad I said that right. Wittiness as well, much more fun. Cautiousness though, so we are going to, like I said, we're not going to jump when we're not going to say how high when someone says jump. Cleverness, we've got to be smart this year. Think outside the box a lot more. And self-protection. Can't pour from an empty vessel, can we? So self-protection is going to be important. It is a more relaxed year though, going with the flow naturally there. So we should be focusing a lot more on our resting, a lot more on our nesting, and a lot more on introspection and working smarter but not harder. Okay, working smarter but not harder. So when things are in harmony, when things are harmonious, when things are balanced, you don't have to work hard. Things just fall into place. So if you're doing something and it's just like a slog, it's just, it's not right. The timing's not right, or it's just not the right energy. Everything should fall into place. Everything should be easy. If you're stressed, you're out of balance. There's something not right, and things need to flow. So this is where we'll be reevaluating, thinking, oh God, it's so much easier if I do it like this, or, thinking differently. What if I do this? What if I do that? I've always said forever that if you're working on a project, if it doesn't happen straight away, if there's too many complications or in a relationship or whatever it is, there's a reason why it's a block. There's a reason why it's a block. It's not the right timing. It's not the right person. It's not the right vibe. So we need to learn to trust ourselves and to take a step back and go down a different path. We need to understand the difference of what we want and what we need. All right. So this is a year of thoughtfulness and a view to long-term success. It is a successful year. Making more considerate and conservative choices. I won't be voting Conservative, by the way. And being more reflective in what you choose or who you choose to share your energy with. All right. Connected to yin energy. This year, I think last year could have been yang, I'm not sure. But connected to yin energy, this year asks you to be more restful and peaceful in our habits and actions. Resting more or chilling more. And I can only imagine that this is almost similar to the Four of Swords in the tarot card, where it asks us to take a step back from something that's overwhelming, or ask us to rest and recuperate, because the next chapter is going to be busy. The next chapter is going to need all our energy. And if we don't rest and recuperate, then we're not going to have the energy to do what the universe has planned for us next. So I can only imagine that they're asking us to rest this year, the year of the rabbit, and to slow down and to do things with introspection and calmness and peace and thoughtfulness. Think before we act, and not be a sheep. We're a rabbit. I can only imagine it's because next year it's going to be all systems go. Big transformations, even bigger, and new ways of doing things. 2024, we know, is a big year. So I can only imagine that they're asking us to rest this year, reserve our energy, because we've got some exciting times coming up that we're going to need it for next year. So the last few years, like, it's been rushing around, hasn't it? And we haven't really been thinking about what we've been doing. We've been following rules, some of us. I haven't. Following rules, rushing around to get things done, and like all that chaos, like getting the mortgage before the mortgage rates go up, getting the electric bill done before the electric goes up, getting the last flipping toilet roll before someone else grabs it. It's been a rushed year. It's been a thoughtless year. It's been a panic year, hasn't it, the last couple of years? And none of it really made any sense. We never ran out of stuff, did we? We panic bought and there was no need. We rushed to get our meter reading read, and I don't even know if it really made a big difference. We jumped on the mortgage wagon, or some of us jumped on the mortgage wagon, and it still went up. So I think we're learning basically that the rushing isn't working, and that we need to just go with the flow a little bit more. We need a slower approach, and we've realized that we don't need to literally say how high when someone jumps. Okay, so we're going to start to be like, everything that they told us. Okay, wake up moments, guys, wake up moments. So just like the rabbit, we need to think smart. We will be thinking differently. This is very much, like I said, connected to Aquarian energy and Uranus energy, where we will have big changes, big awakenings, and then we'll be able to go with the flow a lot more. So we need to be thinking outside the box. We need to think smart. If we rush into things head on, you might face a few challenges, okay? Some of you are still going to be, oh my God, panicking. Some of you are still going to be doing that. You're going to have challenges, guys. So you've heard it here first. You're going to be warned, okay? So try and go with the flow. Try and be a little bit more gentle on yourselves. It will benefit everyone, especially the collective. So the rabbit, this is this the little story? Yeah, the rabbit in the Chinese zodiac also speaks up to the power of empathy, okay? At one point, so there was this race that I need to rewrite that because I haven't put the beginning part of that. There was this Chinese story about a race that was going on, and there was 12 animals in this race, so hence the 12 zodiac signs, 12 Chinese zodiac signs, and the rabbit actually came fourth, but the rabbit found itself stuck in some water during this race, and there was a dragon who was flying overhead, and opted to finish. This is the story. Opted to finish behind its little woodland furry friend there, blowing a heavy gust of wind to help the rabbit across the finish line. Now, that in itself speaks to the importance of both giving and receiving compassion and helping and supporting others. So this year, this is what we're looking at. We're going to like slow ourselves down to help others. So it's going to be a much more humanitarian year, much more thinking of others. Now, the rabbit, when it was in the water, saw a driftwood coming along. I'm going to jump on that and get across the water. So that's what it did. And then the dragon blew the driftwood to help it. So by thinking smart, the rabbit was able to get through the water, cross to the other side with the help of the dragon, and came fourth. All right. So we're looking this year at the ways to get across water, and it's the water rabbit, the ways to get out of a sticky situation by thinking smart. That's the moral of the story, and helping others. Be the dragon, or have the dragon help you. So don't be shy of asking for help, but also don't be shy of losing something to help someone else. Taking a step back to help someone else. Okay, we really want to be collectively helping the world. It's been quite a selfish energy world, like I said, with all this rushing around and grabbing what we can and filling our, I mean, even a couple of weeks ago, like that stupid Prime energy drink in Lidl. I mean, people were just crazily, you're only allowed 4 bottles. Well, we're allowed 4 bottles. In fact, we're trying to sneak a 5 in. Do you know, it's going to change this year. That energy is going to change. So outward thinking is what is needed there. Okay. You can't pour from an empty vessel though. So although we want to be looking after others and supporting others, we are going to realise this year that we need to start with ourselves. So self-care, self-love, self-nourishing is all going to be very important there. And putting, yourself maybe on a priority list if you haven't been doing that over the last few years, especially around your health, but in order to build yourself up to help others. Okay, so it's like everything. It's all about balance. Now, your actions are going to spark the vibe for the rest of the year over this weekend. So, I'm smiling because, never mind. Anyway, so think about what you're thinking, think about your mood, think about your energy that you're putting out over this new year. I always think that on a new year, do you know, I had a boyfriend many years ago, and we were coming to the end. It was a bit shit in the end. And it was actually the year 2000. So it's a big year. And I was like, oh my God, I really want to go out with my mates. And I could feel the relationship was a bit dodgy, but I was like, it's New Year. If we don't spend New Year together, it means we're going to have a rocky year. We're going to break up. And I didn't really want to break up. I kind of knew intuitively that it wasn't going to work, but I still really loved him, and I didn't want to break up with him. But so I was like, I really want to go to the party, but I also feel like I have to spend New Year with him. So there's this vibe about having to, whatever New Year, whatever energy you're putting in, that it filters out for the rest of the year. As it was, I did go to the party, and then I went and met him, and he was late because he went to a party, so I met him about 12:05, and yeah, we broke up that year. But never mind. So there's something about the energy over this weekend. So whatever energy you're putting out this weekend, it's going to filter over for the rest of the year. So think positive, think smart, think happy, and try and put yourself into a good position this weekend. Get organised, but don't tidy. But just get organised. Don't tidy today anyway. So you've got a choice, haven't you? You've got a choice. You can make things easier for yourself. You can make things more challenging for yourself. And you have a restart now. You have a reboot now. So if you're a rabbit sign, you have extra oomph around you. Okay, you have extra luck, extra chance to make some dough this year, extra chance to make some security, and a more prosperous year if you're a rabbit. Okay. Woohoo! So here are some fun feng shui tips that I found, which can be added to your new year. Now, today you should be wearing red. I've got a thermal. Oh, it's cold, so I've got some red on there. I was going to wear a red jumper, but I really like the way that this jumper falls, so I've chosen this. I wore red and I've got red lipstick on. So somewhere you need to be wearing some red today. You know, tie a little red ribbon in your hair, get your nails done, whatever. Somewhere you want to wear red today. That would be really important there. Okay, make sure, some random facts, make sure you fill your sugar bowls in your kitchen. This will attract money and success for 2023. Guess what I'm going to do straight after this? Go out into that little coffee lounge area and fill all my sugar bowls. I don't even know if anyone has sugar bowls at home. Maybe some of you do. I'd like to. I don't even have sugar, but I'd like to. I might do. Anyway, make sure, I've done that. Make sure you fill your sugar bowls. Place a laughing Buddha in your dining room, and this will attract blessings and prosperity this year. Never be greeted in your bedroom if you're sick. Either don't have visitors or hang on in there to get downstairs. It is considered bad luck. I'm not sure where the doctor fits in with that, though, to be honest, because sometimes doctors do visit you in your bed, don't they? So I don't know, but it's considered bad luck to have someone visit you while you're sick in your bed. For the whole day today, do not use knives or scissors. I have to remind myself that this could risk you accidentally cutting luck out of your life. I'm going to find that hard today because I've got to serve some people lunch. So I'm going to really, like, you touch your scissors, I'm not touching them. But yeah, if you can, there are remedies. So if you can't do that, I don't know. What's just come to my mind is tie a red ribbon around that, or I don't know, if you use Reiki, maybe do a Reiki symbol over it, or maybe put some Himalayan salt out to catch the energy. I don't know, counteract it in some way. But yeah, it's meant to be that we don't use knives or scissors today, so that we don't cut the bad luck, that we don't accidentally cut any good luck out of our lives. Avoid using negative words and phrases, especially about yourselves and loved ones, even for fun, particularly on this first day, okay? We all do it, don't we? And it is fun and it is banter, but actually those words carry an energy. So even though we do it in fun, there is an energy. So today, try not to call your partner whatever, or if you do, or anyone, okay? Try and be kind with your words, and it will be a good influence for the rest of the year because they do carry energy, all right? But particularly about yourself, you know, when someone compliments you, oh, this old thing, that's what you're saying about yourself. Or like, oh, I know I'm terrible for it, oh, I just didn't do anything, when really you spent 4 hours doing it. But yeah, try and be more gracious. The rabbit is gracious. Oh, thank you very much. That's lovely of you to say that. Thank you. The words have energy and meaning, so be very mindful of that, starting today, particularly today, but try and carry it forward. If you did not get round to cleaning before today, please don't clean today. Leave it, because you can brush and clean away all your positive energy and good luck. I think I'm going to be able to manage that, to be honest. Get rid of 22 items if you're looking for a better paid job or some more money. Donate them or sell them, but go around your house. This isn't part of the cleaning. Go around your house and remove. There's two things with this. There is a feng shui thing that says move 22 items. I did it and it works. It totally works. Changes the vibe, brings in good luck. But if you want a better paid job, or if you're looking this year for high paid, or for a new job, then get rid of 22 items in your house that you no longer want. Buy lucky flowers today: orchids, hyacinths, peonies, bamboo. This attracts luck and prosperity. Add a money bowl to your front door. Place a bowl by your front door and add coins, notes, crystals such as citrine, jade, pyrite, that was it, and cinnamon. This will bring prosperity and financial luck. And place a red envelope in your financial area of your home with 8 Chinese coins. Red is very good, and these red envelopes are super important now. In fact, Chinese traditions is that they pass those red envelopes around today. So here is a little tarot spread. Let me find my cards. Here is a little tarot spread for you today on the Year of the Rabbit. If you want your own card, if you want your own one done, just message me and we'll get that sent over. Okay, so the first one there. Oh my God, I can't even read because I've left my glasses on. What is the rabbit year's energy around you now? What is? Should we have that? What is? Oh, this is cool. What is the rabbit energy around you now? 8 of Wands. Now this is opportunities. These are saying that things is going with the flow. It's saying that things might be a little bit up in the air initially, but they're all falling into place. So there's an element of really, the energy is having to trust that everything is how it should be and everything should fall into place. But it's an opportunity card. So opportunities could come in thick and fast. You've got to grab them. You're going to kick yourself if you don't. So grab those opportunities. That's the vibe. That's the energy. What's the next one? I really can't read this. I think I might have to open up another app. Hold on, where I can enlarge it. Hold on, where's my tarot spreads? Gone. Oh God, I can't. How can I make the year abundant and positive? So sorry. How can I make the year positive and abundant? How can you make the year positive and abundant? Oh, it's the happy ever after card. Okay, go with the flow. You might need to make a house move. You might need to make peace with your family members, peace with yourself. You may need to just spend time with those that you love. Spend time that make you feel happy. Spend time with people that give you a good vibe, and be in that peaceful place, okay? So how can you make this year more prosperity and bring more abundance in? It's really being with those energies that are going to make you feel good, because when you feel good, you're going to attract good things. When you're with people or situations that make you feel shit, that's the energy that you're going to be there. So look at bringing peace to situations, look at bringing harmony to situations, forgive, let go, and most of all forgive yourself, and find harmony. But this is really drawing me, could be some house moves that would be much better for people, but this is really drawing me around spending time with people that you love and that love you. Okay, let's see if we can see what the next one is. How can I activate my ideas this year? So how can you activate your ideas this year? How can you activate your ideas this year? Okay, Justice. Okay, now this again is a fairness card. Talks about going with the flow and balance. So it's also hugely on accountability. All right, so there's going to be a massive, how do you action your ideas this year? Take responsibility for things. I'm big on that. Take responsibility for things. Stop blaming everyone else for things. Own it. Be accountable for your actions. If you don't like where you are, if you want to change things, do something about it. Stop waiting for this or that, or blaming this or that person. You're going to have to take accountability for situations, okay? So the question was, how can I activate my ideas this year? Do something about it. Get going with it if you need to. Find that balance, trust. Very trust in this card. You've got a couple of psychic energies that blend in with this card, and understand that things happen when they're meant to happen. All right, but be accountable for things. Stop blaming everyone else for why things aren't working out for you. Activate it. Think about what it is you want to do. Go for it. What do I need to focus my attention this year? What do I need to focus my attention this year? Okay, it's easy to get distracted, isn't it? What do you need to focus your attention? So pages are all about possibilities. So there is, to help you stay focused, you're going to need a passion. You're going to need to stay excited. You're going to need to keep your, what do they say? Keep your... No, I want to say like something keeps you interested. There's a word for it, I can't think of it. So to keep your focus, basically it's got to keep your interest. If it's something that's going to bore you, you're not going to keep your interest. So put your energy in things that are going to give you joy, going to give you happiness, going to make you feel good. Children, younger people could really help with your focus as well. Okay, so remember that happy family card. But children and spending time with creative people. And this card is an abundant card. It does bring good news there. So good news could help you with your focus as well. But mainly it's saying like the possibilities are there for you. They're endless. But it is, again, taking that action. This is a thinking card, not an action card. So we need to make things happen there. But keep it passionate. Keep an interest in it. That's how you're going to keep your focus. Do something you enjoy. It's the only way. Life is short. Area of positive growth. Area of positive growth. Okay. Area of positive growth. Cups, lots of emotion things coming in here. So area of positive growth. So this is a gorgeous card. This talks about healing from the past. Okay, so self-love will come in from this, acceptance will come in from this, forgiveness will come in from this. So area of positive growth is moving on from past situations, moving on from the entrapment of past situations, clearing any energy that the past might be blocking you, finding peace with people from the past. So this is a blast from a past card. So someone from the past might come back into your life where you can heal the problems, where you can forgive them, accept them. It's all part of a journey. But that is where a positive growth is going to come from. Past situations and healing emotional things, okay, particularly connected to childhood or people that have rattled your cage in the past. So I'm loving that healing from past, loving that's going to bring you growth and prosperity. Okay, and your rabbit message, it's the Emperor. Okay, fabulous. Now, this is very Aryan energy, which is all about leadership. So your message from the rabbit is take charge of your life. Don't be a sheep, be a leader. This is about boundaries. Don't let people walk all over you. Put boundaries in place. If you feel that you've been controlled in any way, this card says now you need to take back the reins and be master of your destiny. Take charge of things here. And this is also it's about fame as well. It's about authority. It's about moving forward with things. Firm but fair. Being firm but fair with people. Okay, not letting people walk all over you, but being fair with things. The Emperor is someone that we go to when we want a firm but fair answer, where we want, it's our dad energy, where we want that father figure support, where we want that guidance, where we want to have security. We don't want, it's interesting, isn't it? Kids and children, as much as they want everything their way and they really don't want boundaries, they actually fare better when they do have boundaries. So we need this firm but fair energy around us. We need a little bit of, we don't want to be too wild with things, you know. We need a little bit of some structure going on, and this is a 4. So the message is to build that structure, but build that structure around yourself, not with what other people are saying. Be master of your own destiny. Be more assertive. You might have to stick up for yourself a bit more as you're building that structure for yourself. Deal with people in a firm but fair manner. Fairness is going to be very important there. And look to improving yourselves. Look to perhaps speaking out a bit more. Maybe public speaking is going to be coming up for you a little bit more. Being assertive, taking charge. But the basic message here is learning to lead your way. Learning to be authoritative in your own actions and take charge and be more master of your own destiny. So I hope you've enjoyed all of that, the Year of the Rabbit. I loved writing about it and researching it all. It was super exciting. So it's great energy that we're going to put out with that vibe. So happy Year of the Rabbit. Happy New Year, everyone. And do keep listening to this so you keep affirming it back over yourself. Save it somewhere. Make some notes somewhere. I'm going to do a few little easy picturey things on TikTok and on Instagram and on my Facebook page, so you might want to have a look and just grab some of those. They're all under Kate May Modern Day Mystic. I think Instagram could be under Kate May Tarot Psychic Medium now, but there might be things that you can just grab as a bit of a snapshot. But yeah, have a wonderful, happy Year of the Rabbit, everyone.